Welcome back to another episode of Animal Stories 1957, where we believe that every meal is a message of pure love. Here is our supervisor, Mama Cat, ready to inspect the quality of the ingredients and ensure everything is perfect today. Today, Ginger has returned from the local market with a basket full of fresh treasures to create a nutritious feast. We start with this beautiful piece of fresh salmon, rich in omega oils that are essential for a healthy coat. Mama Cat gives the fish a thorough sniff test, confirming that it meets her high standards for the community cats. Ginger carefully slices the fish into bite-sized cubes, making it easier for the kittens and older cats to chew. Next up is the lean chicken breast, a fantastic source of protein that provides the energy these street cats need. Yet it is hard for our supervisor to just watch, but she knows her patience will be rewarded with a treat. The chicken is minced finely to ensure it mixes well with the vegetables and supplements we will add later on. We include pumpkin in the recipe because it is excellent for digestion and adds a natural sweetness they enjoy. Chopping these vegetables requires patience, but Ginger knows that proper preparation is key to a balanced and healthy meal. The water reaches a rolling boil, ready to gently cook the ingredients without losing their vital nutrients and flavors. Into the pot goes the pumpkin first, as it takes a little longer to soften up compared to the proteins. Preparing a gourmet meal takes time, and Mama Cat decides to take a short nap while the vegetables are boiling. Carrots are another great addition, providing essential vitamins that support the immune systems of cats living outdoors in the cold. Yet we chop the carrots very finely so they blend seamlessly with the meat, ensuring even the picky eaters eat them. The kitchen begins to fill with the earthy aroma of cooking vegetables, creating a warm and inviting atmosphere inside. Chicken liver is a superfood for felines, packed with iron and vitamins that are crucial for their overall vitality. The strong scent of the liver wakes our supervisor instantly, reminding her that something delicious is being prepared right now. We blanch the liver separately to preserve its texture and to ensure the strong flavor does not overpower the vegetables. The vegetables are now perfectly tender, removed from the heat to cool down before we mix everything together. Cooking the meat in the vegetable broth allows it to absorb all those wonderful nutrients and flavors from the water. We watch carefully as the proteins transform, ensuring they remain juicy and do not become tough from overcooking. And a small amount of brown rice is added for fiber, helping to keep the cats full and satisfied for longer. Mama Cat decides it is time for a quality control check and uses her charm to ask for a sample.
Very patient girl.
Ginger cannot resist her cute request and offers a small, cooled piece of salmon for her official approval. The sample is approved with a happy purr, signaling that the meal is coming along perfectly for our friends. The bowl is now filling up with a vibrant mix of ingredients, a true rainbow of health for the animals. Mixing is a crucial step to ensure that every single bite contains a balanced proportion of meat, fish, and vegetables. To support their bone health and immune system, we add a precise dose of essential vitamins and calcium supplements. It is important to distribute the supplements evenly so that every cat gets the nutritional boost they desperately need. Hydration is key, so we add the nutrient-rich broth back in, it making the meal juicy and easier to digest. The texture looks absolutely perfect now. Soft enough for the kittens, yet chunky enough to be satisfying for adults. Now begins the assembly line process, laying out containers to ensure we have enough portions for the entire colony. Seeing all these empty bowls reminds us of how many hungry mouths are waiting for us in the park today. Ginger fills each container with care, making sure that every serving is generous enough to sustain them until tomorrow. Mama Cat oversees the distribution, perhaps wondering if there will be any leftovers for her to snack on later. The food has cooled to a safe temperature, releasing a savory aroma that would tempt even the most finicky feline. We seal the containers tightly to keep the food warm and prevent any spills during our journey to the park. Stacking the meals represents a tower of hope, a knowing that each box will bring comfort to a homeless animal. We pack everything into a thermal bag, ensuring the meal stays at the perfect temperature for the cats to enjoy. We also bring plenty of fresh water and some dry kibble as a backup, just in case more cats appear. Mama Cat gives a final rub of encouragement, sending Ginger off on this daily mission of compassion and care. With the heavy bag on the shoulder, Ginger steps out into the golden afternoon, ready to meet the waiting friends. The walk to the feeding site is peaceful, a time to reflect on the bond we share with these creatures. As we enter the park, the familiar rustling of leaves signals that our presence has been noticed by the colony. A pair of bright eyes peeks out from the shadows, cautiously checking if it is indeed the friend with food. We reach our usual spot under the old oak tree, and a safe haven where the cats feel secure enough to eat. The sound of the zipper is the dinner bell, and suddenly the park comes alive with hungry cats rushing forward. Big Red, the leader of the group, is the first to greet us, demanding his share with loud, impatient meows. As the lids come off, the aroma drifts through the breeze, inviting even the shyest members to come closer. We spread the plates out in a wide circle to ensure that every cat has their own space to eat peacefully. Silence falls over the group as they begin to eat, their focus entirely on the warm, nutritious meal before them. Little Calico eats with delicate bites, occasionally looking up as if to say thank you for this delicious dinner. This warrior with one eye has had a tough life, but today he eats like a king, safe and full. Watching them eat with such gusto is the best reward, washing away all the fatigue from the preparation process. A newcomer, shy and hesitant, watches from a distance and unsure if it is safe to join the others yet. Ginger gently slides a bowl towards the newcomer and steps back to give him the space and confidence he needs. Overcoming his fear, he takes a bite and realizes he is welcome here, eating quickly to fill his empty belly. The clearing is now a bustling dining hall, a sanctuary where these street souls can find comfort and nourishment together. The only sounds are the gentle chewing and satisfied purrs, a symphony of contentment that warms the heart of any animal lover. Fresh water is just as important as food, and we make sure their hydration station is clean and fully stocked. After a hearty meal, a long drink of cool, fresh water is exactly what they need to feel completely satisfied. While they eat, Ginger scans for any injuries or signs of illness, keeping a watchful eye on the colony's health. With a full belly, the playful side of this kitten emerges, finding great entertainment in attacking Ginger's shoelaces. And these moments of connection are precious, building trust that transforms a frightened stray into a loving and affectionate friend.
Go on, get it.
One by one, they finish their
You're such a good
meal and
hunter.
begin their grooming rituals, cleaning their faces in the fading afternoon light. There is no sight more peaceful than a well-fed cat stretching out on the grass, completely at ease with the world. We always make sure to clean up thoroughly, leaving the park just as pristine as we found it for everyone. Responsible feeding means respecting the public space, ensuring that our acts of kindness do not become a burden to others. Even after the food is gone, they stay for the companionship, showing that they crave love just as much as food. Ginger takes a moment to just sit with them, offering gentle strokes and soft words to the lonely street souls. For some of these cats, this daily visit is the only gentle human touch they will experience in their entire lives. A brave soul decides that Ginger's lap is the perfect bed, a rare and touching display of absolute trust. In this quiet corner of the city, a small community of love has formed, bridging the gap between human and animal. As the sun begins to dip below the horizon, painting the sky in purple, we know it is time to leave. Ginger gently says goodbye to the lap warmer, promising that we will return tomorrow with more food and more love. They watch us go, a few escorting us to the path, their bellies full and their hearts a little bit warmer. A final wave goodbye to our furry friends, leaving them safe and satisfied under the protective branches of the old tree. Walking home under the streetlights, the heavy
Bye-bye,
bag
my
is now
love.
light, but the heart
You're a
is
good
full
kitty.
of joy and purpose. Back at home, Mama Cat is waiting at the door, eager to hear the report and perhaps get a treat. After a thorough wash-up, the day's mission is officially complete. But the cycle of
Hello,
care never truly
sweetie.
ends here.
Did you
Of
miss
course,
your
we
mama?
saved a
I
special
missed you
portion
too.
for our supervisor, served in her favorite ceramic bowl as a token of appreciation. She eats with the elegance of a queen, enjoying the fruits of our labor in the comfort of her warm home. With a clean bowl and a clean face, Mama Cat signals that the kitchen is now closed for the evening. Ginger tidies up the workspace, restoring order to the kitchen, ready to start the whole beautiful process again tomorrow morning. Finally, a moment of rest for the chef, with a warm cup of tea to reflect on the day's events. Mama Cat joins on the sofa, curling up tight, providing the comforting warmth that only a feline companion can offer. This quiet time together is the fuel that keeps us going, a reminder of why we dedicate ourselves to animal welfare. We think back to the white cat today, and hoping that with time, he too will find a forever home like this. Every bowl of food we serve is a promise to them that they are not forgotten, that they matter to someone. Mama Cat is now deep in dreamland, perhaps chasing imaginary mice or supervising a giant kitchen in her feline dreams. Ginger takes a moment to log the day's observations, tracking the colony's health to ensure we catch any problems early. Noting down the new arrival is crucial as we plan to trap, neuter, and return him to manage the population. The journal is closed, the lights are dimmed, and the house settles into a peaceful silence for the coming night. Carrying the sleeping supervisor to bed, Ginger is grateful for the unconditional love and purpose these animals bring to life. Tucked into her soft bed, Mama Cat is safe and loved, a contrast to the street life she once might have known. Outside, the moon watches over our friends in the park, and we send a silent wish for their safety tonight. The night passes peacefully, bringing us closer to another day of cooking, feeding, and caring for those who need us. As the sun rises, bringing a new day, our commitment remains steadfast, fueled by the joy of making a difference. The kitchen wakes up once more, ready to be filled with the sounds and smells of love in action. And right on cue, our supervisor takes her post, ready to ensure that today's menu meets her high culinary standards. Every day brings a new recipe, a new flavor, but the ingredient of love always remains exactly the same. Seeing their healthy coats and bright eyes is the only validation we need to continue this labor of love forever. Together, Ginger and Mama Cat form a team dedicated to changing the world, one small bowl of food at a time. We hope our story inspires you to look at the strays in your neighborhood with kindness and perhaps offer a hand. The bond between human and animal is ancient and profound, a connection that enriches our souls in ways words cannot explain. It does not take much to be a hero to a small animal, just a little food and a little heart. As we close another chapter, we are grateful for the beauty of nature and the innocent spirits that inhabit it. We encourage you to spread compassion wherever you go, for kindness is a language that the deaf can hear and blind can see. Thank you for being part of our journey today and for supporting our mission to feed and protect these beautiful creatures. From Mama Cat and Ginger, this is Animal Stories 1957 signing off, reminding you to always be kind to every living creature.